Ever since that distant time, long, long ago, when the very first rulers sat on their thrones, men who lived like kings. For in those far-off days, only kings could live like kings. Luxury of banquets, the luxury of tasty dishes, of out-of-season delicacies often brought great distances by fleet-footed runners. So through the ages, living like a king came to mean the wearing of silks and laces. Kingly living meant the lighting of the darkest night with no thought to the cost. Carefree living was reserved strictly for kings, once upon a time. Yet today, His Majesty Joe, American husband, and Mary Ann, the queen of his household, live in kingly luxury once undreamed of. With the touch of her finger, Mary Ann floods her palace with light. With the twist of a dial, Joe fills his home with music. The Louis of France needed thousands of candles to light their palaces, but today candles are just used for decorations. For kingly living in the past, hundreds of servants were needed. Joe and Mary have servants too, electrical servants. Servants that help with the regular household chores, help make living a real pleasure. It took a king's ransom to get fresh caught fish delivered from the distant sea for the Emperor of Rome. Yet the queen of this home serves fresh kept strawberries, whether it's June or January, without even budging the budget.
Party I ever had.
Oh, my feet.
You were a lamb to give me that ironer instead of the power saw that you wanted.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go down now and try it out. I can't wait.
Try it out? Oh, look, honey, it's 1 o'clock.
Oh, please, Joe.
Oh, darling, we'll do it in the morning.
I want to use it in the morning. Well, you never even give yourself time to shave, much less get my ironer running for me. Come on, I'll help you.
Oh, all right.
Oh, it's a beautiful ironer, isn't it, Joe? Now, where are we going to put it?
Oh, it'll go over there. Let me see. I'll just wait till I get Grandma's picture out of the way.
Incidentally, when are you going to take time off and fix Grandma's picture frame? There now. Poor thing, I bet she's lonesome down here.
Well, I'll get around to it. Now, let's see if this thing will go in over here.
It's just not going to fit in over by the washer.
Oh, yes, it will.
Well, I bet you it won't. Oh, if I could only get my hands on whoever planned this laundry. Planned. It was a man. Oh, does the daintiest ruffles on the heaviest flatwork. Hey, be careful. You're going to scratch it.
Oh, nonsense. Scratch it.
Listen, it says, it is recommended that this appliance be connected to a separate 20-ampere circuit.
Hand me another 3-way plug.
Where?
Well, I think it's under something over there.
Why don't you take time out and fix this workbench, too? Oh,
No.
is this it?
Yeah. Gee. Wish I had another outlet.
Well, I certainly don't think you ought to connect everything to one outlet.
Oh, now, for goodness sake, I want to go to sleep. And besides, what do you know about it anyway? You're like all these modern women. You're spoiled. You're babied too much. You got to have machines to do the work, machines to do everything. Now look at Grandma there. She didn't have any machines. She raised a big family, too. Oh, gosh. Those were the days. No gadgets, no contraptions. Gee, I wish I lived in the good old days. Oh. Now, let me see. Oh, my gosh, there goes that fuse again.
Joe?
Okay, Joe. You wanted the good old days with Grandma. Now here you are. How do you like it? You're even dressed for the part.
Well, say, it's all right, isn't it? Gee, Mary Ann'd like this. A whole house full of antiques. Grandma, good old Grandma. Oh boy. Bet she's gonna make some of those good old-fashioned biscuits. Gee, it even smells good in here. Uh-oh, milk spoiled. I guess she left it too long in the spring house.
Or maybe the spring house isn't cold enough.
Yeah, it could be, but I bet she's got plenty of fresh milk. There, you see? She's probably gonna go get some more. Boy, Grandma ought to have a vacuum cleaner.
Well, after all, Joe, these are the good old days, remember?
Yeah. Nice, isn't it? Boy, oh boy, those biscuits smell good. Holy smoke! Grandma needs a kitchen exhaust fan.
I thought you liked the smell of wood smoke.
Yeah, but not that much.
And Grandma could use a washing machine, too, couldn't she, Joe? Yeah, Grandma's tired, Joe. She could do with electricity and some of the gadgets you were complaining about to lighten their work in the good old days, eh, Joe?
Okay. How was I to know? I was wrong. I was framed. Gee, I'd sure like to show Grandma my house.
Yeah, I'd like to show her a modern house.
Yeah, that's what I say. A modern house. Mine.
Now, why, Joe, your house isn't modern. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice house, but it wasn't planned well, planned ahead, as really modern houses are.
Yeah? Well, I'd like Grandma to see one of them. Hey, what the... Hey, Grandma! Wait for me! Hey, wait for me! Grandma!
Yeah, looks like we got our wish, Joe. Modern enough for you?
Heavens to Betsy! Isn't this pretty?
Oh, gee. It is pretty.
I wonder what this little thingamabob is.
That's a light switch, Grandma. One of those silent ones. You push up on it. No, not down. Up.
Darn beast! just like magic. Now I wonder how they get up there. But the kerosene.
Yeah, Grandma sort of likes it. Wouldn't you say so, Joe?
Oh, sure does. See, Marianna'd go for it, too, believe me.
My parlor lamp at home works just like that, too. Oh, but this is so much brighter. This is for. My stars, pictures that move. What will they think of next? My, oh my, doesn't it look pleasant? And those lights over the bed. Oh, what in Tonket could they be for?
Why, to read in bed, Grandma. Something you were too tired to do in your day.
This must be a kitchen. Oh, but isn't it beautiful?
Gosh, this is a pretty kitchen. Marianne ought to see this.
Why, it's warm. This must be a stove. Oh, it is. It is. Goodness. It's a turkey. Oh, and it doesn't need basting. Oh, a second oven. Now, maybe I could make them some good old biscuits or an apple pie. Oh, if I can just find the thing.
Now, isn't that just like Grandma? To want to do something for someone else?
Yes, it is, Joe. Maybe that's what people mean by the good old days. The handle's there on the left, Grandma.
Oh, now, don't you worry. She'll find it. Ah, there. What'd I tell you?
Oh, my, oh, my. Oh, a cold place to keep things. Oh, the spring house was never this cold. Come to think of it, even the kitchen's cool.
It's the fan that does it, Grandma.
No, Joe, the fan just does part of it. You know, the whole house is air-conditioned.
Oh, here it is. Now, if I can just find the other things, I'll just make that pie.
Joe, as I started to say, the entire house is air-conditioned in the summertime.
It is?
Yes, and here's the whole system. These units heat the air in winter and air condition it in the summer. And this unit cleans the air.
Oh, a filter, huh?
No, Joe, this is an electronic air cleaner. smallest particle of dirt, dust, pollen, and even tobacco smoke are attracted to the electronic air cleaner, which acts like a giant magnet. Then every 3 or 4 weeks, the dirt and dust are washed down the drain at the flick of a switch. After the air is cleaned, in the summertime it's cooled by these coils. And heating coils warm the air for wintertime comfort.
Well, how about that? Hey, how about that? Oh, boy, and I bought Mary Ann an iron. Oh, gosh. I'll bet they blow out a lot of fuses in this house.
Don't need fuses, Joe. Automatic circuit protectors are used instead. You're like lots of people, Joe. You have plenty of outlets and think everything is okay. Well, outlets get their electricity through circuits, the wires you can't see inside the walls. Electricity gets to these circuits through the meter, through the automatic circuit protectors, and finally to the circuits in the house. Now, one circuit can carry just a certain amount, just so many watts of electricity. Now, this circuit will carry up to 2,300 watts. Each appliance uses some of the watts. The toaster, for instance, uses 1,150 watts. And the coffee maker, 1,000, a total of 2,150. That's safe enough. 50 watts for the radio makes it 2,200, so you've got 100 to spare. Uh-oh, here comes the ironer. He uses 1,500 watts all by himself. Now, when you turn on the ironer like you did, Joe, that puts a 3,700 watt load on a 2,300 watt circuit. So the automatic protector cuts off the electricity. But cutting off the electricity doesn't solve the problem. By unplugging the ironer, resetting the circuit protector, and adding another circuit for the ironer, all the appliances can be kept going nicely. There are 3 kinds of circuits, Joe. First, circuits for general use. You ought to have one for each 500 square feet of floor area. An average house, say 1,500 square feet, ought to have 3 circuits. Next, circuits for small appliances in kitchen, laundry, and dining areas. Need at least 2 circuits in the average house. Next, circuits for large appliances. An average house like yours, Joe, needs about 7 for now and for future additions. That makes a total of 12 circuits.
Oh, Pat, 12 circuits for an average house, and I've only got 4. Say, how'd Grandma figure out how to turn on the oven?
Women are all alike, Joe. They just naturally take to modern living.
Yeah, but Grandma's stuck now with the garbage.
Say, you mean kitchen waste.
Well, whatever it is, Grandma can't find the can for it.
Well, that's mighty funny. They've got everything else. Maybe they put it outdoors.
It's in the sink.
One of those garbage disposals, huh?
Right.
It's in the sink, Grandma. In the sink.
I might have known it. They've got a machine for everything. Well, might as well clean up my mess and leave things tidy.
Well, that's simple, Grandma. The micarta top is easy to clean.
Now, where do you reckon they hide the dishpan? Oh, my stars! They've even got a machine to wash dishes. Oh.
Why don't you try it, Grandma? Go ahead, I promise it beats an old-fashioned dishpan. Does all the work for you.
Works by pushing or turning something. Oh, there now.
That's my grandma.
Oh, my, they even have a machine to wash clothes. And a machine to dry them. Heavens to Betsy. One of those cold boxes. Now I wonder why, too. Oh, this one's different. Oh, that's cold. Now, what in Tunky? Why, it's a pie. Oh, but it's frozen. Just as hard as a stone. Oh, now, isn't that too bad? Why, everything's frozen. Oh, dear. What a shame.
What's that light for?
Now, that's a special lamp that removes odors from the air.
Oh. I guess this modern living is getting too much for Grandma.
Just as dry as a rock in a July sun. Smells like it's been in the sun, too. Oh, Clara. I feel right giddy. But wouldn't it be nice to live in a house like this? Nice to live in a house like this. Here I am daydreaming, and there's work to be done.
Oh, brother, what a house. Sure is modern, all right.
Well, the difference is in the planning, Joel. When a modern house is completed, the planning really starts to pay off.
Oh, gee, that's wonderful. Mary Ann, it sure... Hey, I don't want to build a house. I've got one.
Well, then, modernize, Joel. That's what Mary Ann wants. Look at your living room. Oh, it's all right, but it needs the magic of modern lighting. And at this end of the room, Joe, take out the wall fixtures and add balance lighting.
Hey, how about that?
And your bathroom, Joe.
Well, we have got a heater.
Yes, Joe, but a built-in heater would be better. And you need plenty of good light on each side of the mirror so you can see to shave. And a sun lamp over the mirror. And Mary Ann's kitchen. Let's look at it, Joe. Look at the lighting. Fluorescent, yes, but not enough light, and from a bare tube that glares. And the kitchen is so poorly planned that Mary Ann wears herself out walking. Now, here's the way it ought to be. Plenty of general lighting from a streamlined fixture that doesn't glare. local lighting is on the work. Then the 3 work centers are arranged to save steps for Mary Ann. Here's a warm color scheme if you prefer.
Yeah, it looks wonderful, but what do I use for money? Milk bottle tops?
No, Joe. Long-term financing makes it really simple to modernize. Mary Ann's laundry and your workshop, for instance.
It's a mess, isn't it?
Well, it could look like this.
Oh, that's for me. Let me out of here. I'll modernize the whole place. Everything Mary Ann wants. I wish I could get out of here. Yeah. I'll fix up the living room and the bathroom and Mary Ann's kitchen and laundry and my own workshop. We'll modernize everything. Plenty of circuits and modern lighting.
Darling, are you all right?
Live like kings. That's what we'll do. Live like kings.
Darling, are you all right?
Am I? Sure. I'm all right. Honey, we're going to modernize just like you've been wanting.
Darling, are you sure?
Oh, sure, I'm sure. Come on, baby. We've got some planning to do.
Oh, my head.
Oh, darling.
We've got some planning to do.